If I told you that happiness is not just an emotion you feel, but it is also a place you can travel to, what would you say? Today, on a little more about, I will take you to a place where they don't have gross domestic product. They have gross national happiness. And the country is none other than our very own neighbor, Bhutan. This tiny Himalayan country has steadily ranked amongst the happiest countries in the world. And if you want to experience and know more about how they have managed to do it, you must visit the country. Bhutan has recently opened its borders for visitors after completely shutting down tourism due to COVID-19 pandemic. The country let in outsiders for the first time sometime in the 1970s, and after that, whoever has visited the country has been mesmerized by its beauty and the generosity of its population. But don't just go by what I'm saying. I'll give you some very strong reasons that should convince you to visit the country. It is the only country in the world that is carbon negative, which means that they have more forests to absorb carbon dioxide than it releases. It is endowed with some very beautiful, picturesque, scenic places. How fresh oxygen feels, you will know once you visit the country. The forest cover is untouched, their water is clean and pure, their rivers are pristine, and the Himalayan mountain range is breathtaking. Due to a long period of restriction for tourists to visit the country, it has managed to maintain the sanctity of its natural environment, and the citizens are very aware and respectful of nature that I believe is something we can also imbibe from them. Bhutan predominantly is a Buddhist country. If you're looking for a spiritual retreat, Bhutan is the place. The monasteries are equally beautiful and serene. Like any other country, there is a lot of architectural beauty you can see and engage with. But what remains very unique to Bhutan is how they value happiness for monetary profit. Even though happiness feels like an intangible thing you can't see, but in Bhutan, you can see and feel it. The people are genuinely happy because the administration takes care of its citizens' well-being extensively. There is also a sense of uniformity in the country. Mostly everyone wears the national costume, and that fosters a sense of unity amongst its citizens. The people are extremely hospitable and genuine and have nothing to prove, and hence there is nothing to show off. Bhutan is not a place with high rises and electrifying nightlife. The pace of life is very peaceful. If you are looking for a sense of calm and peace, Bhutan is a great option. However, recently, after opening the borders again, the Bhutan government has decided to levy a sustainable development fee. It might feel expensive to some people, but this money will be spent on making sure that tourism does not take a toll on the natural resources of the country. But it is advised to do a bit more research on the new laws. You don't need a visa to travel to Bhutan, but do carry your passport along with other government-issued identity proof. You can take a flight to Paro, the capital of Bhutan, or travel by road from Assam and West Bengal border. If you do decide to take the road, which I totally recommend, the scenery is beyond beautiful. Now that I have spoken so much about Bhutan, I think I myself will take a trip there very soon. What about you guys? In case you guys are planning to go to Bhutan or have already been there, do share your thoughts, and this may be the best travel itinerary until we meet again. Safe traveling!